Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing a showcase on my entire Atari 2600 collection. So how this is going to work is I'm going to take a look at each game individually, a very quick look, and just kind of showcase the cartridge with its manual. As you see, I actually have a lot of the original game manuals here. So I will actually be able to show the cartridge with the manual during the showcase. And all it is, I'm just going to just show it off real quick and then share my opinions and thoughts about it. Alright, I actually want to start off with the instruction manual for the console itself, or owner's manual. This is just, I got this bundled with the console back when I got it, because, I don't know, I really like the game manuals to go with it, so. Just doing a very quick look at the old graphics here and how to install the Switch box. I just think it's pretty neat. So just wanted to show that off a little bit in more detail. It's really cool. I believe, yeah, there's one more page with some more pretty neat graphics. And the next, I got one more thing I'm going to showcase before I start with the actual games itself. So I actually have two of these Atari catalogs, and they are different. This one is a 45 game catalog, and this one is a 49 game catalog. So I'm just going to do a very quick look at these real quick. Just want to show you guys. It has some really cool artwork for the different games. So here's a big Asteroids cover, and that's kind of in the middle of it. But like I said, this is full of artwork and games. Like look at these. Look at this Pac-Man one. I just love looking at these old artworks. So it's just a catalog showcasing all the different games available for the 2600, and they're just really cool. The 45 version it's basically the same, but with a little more unique artwork. Some of the games are repeated, I believe, that are being showcased, but I believe it is still different games. Yeah, see, this one only gets one page instead of two. But yeah, I love these catalogs because of all the cool artwork you get to see. Oh, and one last thing. Can't have an Atari 2600 collection video without showing the console itself. So here is my Atari 2600. I believe there is different names for the different models. This is not an original, but it's like the second version, I believe, because it's got 4 switches. Yeah, I could be wrong on that, but my knowledge on Atari console variants isn't super extensive, but still, I believe this is like the second edition of the console. It's still before the black one, which I think people call like the Vader. But yeah, there's my Atari. It's a little bit dusty since it's in my setup, and I can't take it out to put on the table like I normally would because of the cable. The coax cable. I kind of have it embedded back there, and it goes into the VCR, so it can go to the AV cable, so it works on the capture card, the TV, all that stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a hassle to undo. So, but yeah, there it is. All right, so the first game I'm going to showcase is Space War. This one, I believe, it plays a lot like Asteroids, but it's more of a 2-player game. I don't actually quite remember a whole lot about this one because I have not played it as much. But here's the manual for it, and we'll see if we get some screenshots in here. Nope. Yeah, you see, you control the little ship, which is a lot like Asteroids. Yeah, here we go. So how it works is it's sort of like a 2-player battle version of Asteroids. It's very interesting, but from my memory, unfortunately, it doesn't control super well. Like, compared to the original Asteroids, it's a lot harder. But I still think it's a cool game regardless. So yeah, that's the first one in my collection. Alright, next up I have is boxing. This game is very simple in nature. I mean, all you do... Like, the screenshot here actually is very accurate to what the game looks like. Which is pretty funny, because usually, you know, Atari cartridges are known for their wild artworks that don't match the game, but this one does it well. But I think actually a lot of Activision games had pretty good box arts that were accurate. Yeah, because, like, just quick look at Laser Blast here. It also shows, like, a little screenshot, so... And we'll get to Laser Blast when we get there, but, yeah. Activision games... I do admire them for actually using the game sprites on the box itself. No misleading. So anyway, here's the manual for it. So we get a more kind of like detailed version, but still very simple of what the game itself is. And boxing is pretty fun. Oh, that just slid out. I don't even know I had that. Oh, I forgot I had that. This looks like just one of those warranty cards. That's pretty cool. So we actually get a cool little bio here. How to be a champion at boxing, which is really awesome. And that's kind of all this manual is. This is like the thinnest thing ever. Look at that. That's it. That's all there is to it. Everything you need to know right here. Alright, next up I have one of those main classics, Space Invaders. Everyone knows this game, so there's not much I can say about it, but yeah, it's really awesome. The Atari 2600 version is kind of underrated because it's actually It's a little bit different from the arcade one, but it's really good as well. Very great port, honestly. Sure, it can look a little goofy sometimes, but this is a very, very great way to play Space Invaders, in my opinion. So we actually get a lot of little game sprites in the manual here, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, Space Invaders, there's not much to say about it, because it's just, everyone knows it's just such a classic, iconic game. It's very fun. I do like the matrix at the box here. You get the little, shows you all the different things. Oh, bumped the camera a bit. But yeah. And right after Space Invaders, I'm going to talk about Asteroids, another classic game, which very similar Blue Label, but very different game. Asteroids is very similar to Space War, like I showed first, and, you know, I think everyone knows Asteroids as well, but if you don't, it's that game with the little ship, and you go, and you hit the meteorites, and I don't know why I'm trying to explain this. But yeah, here's my copy of Asteroids, and here's the manual. We'll take a quick look at it. So as you see, we got the table of contents. And I do love this. We actually get a cool little story intro here, which I love. With awesome artwork. So if you never knew Asteroids had lore, there you go, it does. But yet again, just another iconic classic game. Very fun. Just like Space Invaders, there's not much I can like say on it, because it's just so much has already been said online about it, and just in general. Everyone knows it's just it's one of those most iconic games of all time. So, of course, I love it. It's very awesome. Very great game, just like I said with Space Invaders. And now we're going to go with kind of a less awesome game. This is Bowling for the Atari 2600, and cover makes it seem really awesome and epic, but it's not all that, unfortunately. I wouldn't say it's like a bad game, but it's very, I don't know, it's very weird. I'm not sure if there's any screenshots here. But yeah, so you got this thingy here, and it's bowling, you know. Oh, here we go. Here's some screenshots. That's what the game looks like. You just sit there, you try to bowl. I feel like I can't ever get it to go right, but maybe I should actually read this for once, like a full-on overview, and I'll actually understand what I'm doing. Not a bad bowling game. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just, and look, I like Atari games. I really do. I like simple Atari games. They're awesome, but this one, something about it just doesn't feel quite right. The controls and stuff are just they're kind of bad. I don't know. I don't think the game is bad, but the controls just kind of ruin it a bit for me. So, alright, next I have is Outlaw, and this is a very interesting cartridge. It's one of those, like, I don't exactly know what these types are. I only have like 2 of them like this, but look, let's take like a regular game. Let me go get bowling again. So most of your Atari game is like, you got game program, the name of it, and then your picture, and then that. But these, they have almost like no picture always, and they have like a very like almost like matte finish, like metallic. It almost, yeah, it kind of like shines. See, I can get that on camera a little bit. I don't know how well that's showing up, but if anyone knows like what these specific types of cartridges are, please let me know, because I'm very interested. But as at this moment, I don't exactly know what these types are. Anyways, let me put bowling back up. So let me talk about this game. Outlaw is actually really fun. Fortunately, someone has scribbled in the O in red. Whoever the previous owner was did that. But still happy to have the manual for this one. Outlaw was very fun, especially with 2 people. Yeah, here we go. It's another kind of iconic game, but maybe not as popular. It's iconic to me, at least. I've played it quite a lot. But you have 2 guys here, and you just go to the shootout. You have to shoot each other, and there's quite different stages. You got a carriage going. There's the cactus. In some modes, the wall will break. There's even 1-player games too, which I haven't actually done single player that much. But apparently, you can do some like target practice, which is really cool. This game, I definitely recommend this game. It's really fun. If you want like a nice, simple 2-player Atari game, this one's great. Alright, next we got football. This one I actually have not played yet, so unfortunately I can't say much about what I think about the game, but judging by what it is, I probably won't like it too much, as I'm not a huge sports fan. I do like the occasional football, baseball game, but I'm not sure how good this Atari one is. I could be wrong, though. It may be a decent game, but I haven't played it, so unfortunately I can't say much, other than just showcasing what I have. Definitely one I gotta play eventually. It seems kind of neat, very simple. Of course, most Atari games are simple, but that's what I like about them. Alright, next I have Laser Blast, which I have played this game, and I will say this game is pretty cool. At least from what I remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this one, so I may need to give it another shot later. and I may cut to that if I end up doing it. Like I said, some of these games I'm going to do a deeper dive after I film this segment, but as you're watching it, I'm going to have them all edited together. But this game, oh wow, it opens up like this. Very interesting. I believe you have the enemies down there, and then as you go by, you have to shoot them with your lasers or something. I'll be honest, I don't remember much about this game, but I do remember enjoying it. So I probably will play this one later on. So if I do, that cut will be now. Here is a laser blast. Let me see if I can remember what it is. Oh. Oh, yeah, this game. Okay, now I remember. This one's super fun and very satisfying. Heck yeah. I love how they did the laser, how it, like... Oh, we're down. we... Yeah, this one's great. I mean, what I was saying before I died is... I love how the lasers kind of, like, fade out. It's just a cool effect. This one's fun. You gotta be quick, though. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and actually showcase these two mystery games. So, I have played them before, but I actually forgot what this one was. I believe it's like a Pac-Man clone. I don't know the name of the game, honestly, because there's no label on it. But these were just games I bought without labels. And then this other game I have here, this one I do know what it is. This one is actually Q*bert, which is really cool to get. I wish I had a label for it, but hey, I got Q*bert. I'm pretty happy with that. This is a game I was on my, oh, I can't talk. It was on my wish list for a while for Atari games I wanted to get for my collection. And eventually, I think I can find a way to print a new cover, so kind of restore this in a way. Some of these labels are peeling off on my current ones, but so if they ever do, then I definitely want to find a way to print new labels to kind of restore these. Alright, here's another one of these cartridges I was talking about with the unique label, where there's no cover art, but it has that almost metallic look. But this one is actually Combat, which a lot of you probably know. This is another very, very iconic Atari game, and is also one of my favorites, especially multiplayer. It's that classic one with the planes, the tanks, and the jets. It's very, very fun. Yeah, here's some actual gameplay screenshots. If you know, like, even a little bit about Atari games, the odds are you have played this game or know about it. It's very popular, I believe. It is one of the cheapest ones you can get, too, just because of how common it is. But, yeah, Combat is a really fun game, especially for multiplayer. I've had a lot of fun playing this game. Alright, next I have Demons to Diamonds. This is a game I've definitely heard a lot about, but I think I played it before, but I don't really remember much about it. Let me take a look at the manual here and see if there's any screenshots that will jog my memory. I definitely should have replayed a lot of these games before filming, I guess. But, oh well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, that's this game. Okay, so this game, I think I definitely need to give this book, a big old read, because when I tried to play it back when I got this, I did not understand how to play it at all. So that's why I love having these, so I can actually know what to do. But yeah, this game, it seems pretty cool. I want to understand it, you know. So unfortunately, again, I don't have much opinions on it because I never actually learned how to play it properly. But I do think it looks pretty cool. I love all the artwork and stuff you have on these manuals. So this is one I definitely need to play. Alright, next is Pitfall, one of those also classic, iconic Atari games that joins the ranks of Asteroids, Space Invaders. My mind is wandering, but you know, what I was saying earlier. Unfortunately, I do not have the manual for this one, so I only get to showcase the cartridge here. And it looks like my label might be, had some moisture under it at one point or something, because it looks like it's peeling off, or it's the underside of it's kind of evaporating, which is really unfortunate, but I hope it sticks around a little bit longer. But yeah, Pitfall, very fun game. My opinions on it, it's very fun. It's really hard though. It's definitely one of the hardest ones. But oh, I love it. And again, if you know Atari stuff, odds are you know this game as well. It's another one of those staples. All right, Battlezone is next, and this one is another great game. So I actually have this cool metallic label on this one, but I believe this is like one of those later re-releases they did. So definitely not in the first copy, but still, I kind of like how it looks with the shininess. Battlezone is really fun, and it's one of those 3D Atari games, which is really cool. Oh, this one does not open the way I expected it. Well, I just dropped it. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna figure it out. It's one of these. Oh, this one folds out to like a full. Yeah, here we go. Let me get this out of the way. Look at that. Massive artwork. I can't even fit on my entire screen. No, maybe I can. That's awesome. Next up, we have basketball, and you may think this is like on the same level as bowling or what was the other one I said? Shoot, it lost my mind. Anyways, let me get back to it. Basketball, surprisingly, actually very fun. This, especially with two people. This is another one of these like must-haves for two-player games. Very fun, surprisingly. So you've got, your two hoops here, and all you do is you steal the ball from each other and you go back and forth. It's very, very, very simple. So you to shoot, to steal, to jump. It's a very simple game, but oh man, is it fun, and it gets really intense too. Next up I have is Yar's Revenge. This is another game that is pretty popular, and I believe is pretty beloved, but I myself have actually, unfortunately, had not really played it, and have not given this game justice yet. And I'm for that, it's pretty unfortunate, but I definitely plan to play this game. It was another one of these I tried out a while back, without reading this, and I did not know what to do. So this is one I definitely need to go back to and actually read all this. Read. It's right here. I bought with the manual and I haven't even read it yet. But yeah, this game, it's a classic. It's a little bit of a weirder one, but I just need to find the value in it, and I need to figure out how. Oh look, there's actually someone has written dates on here. Look at there. Joey from 11:30. Look at that. They got their scores. I didn't even know this had written in there. That's awesome. Whoever Joey was, they were keeping mission log. 2 of them. That's awesome. I love to see stuff like this from when you buy stuff used in previous owners. I love to see old scores written down and stuff like this. This just makes me so happy. It's glad to know this game was loved at one point, and now it can be loved again by me. I know most collectors will buy stuff and they just sit on their shelf forever, but me, I buy games because I want to play them, and I love to experience the what it was like back then for those people. And I don't know, I have a huge fascination for these old games, and I just absolutely love to play them. Atari games are just so underrated, in my opinion. It's really sad because they're really fun. Yes, they're simple. Yes, they're not graphically impressive compared to modern games, but the game itself is what matters. And oh my gosh, they're so underrated. They're so fun. They're classic arcade games. I just realized I completely forgot to showcase the controllers, which is technically should be included because this is my entire Atari collection. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick. So this is the joystick that I have. It's not amazing condition, as you can see. Also been worn off here. Maybe, I don't know, because I look at this orange here, and it makes me think that it's all supposed to be orange. But I don't know, because I have another controller. And check this out. It also is worn off around this part. So either it just gets worn off from people like pressing the button, or it's actually supposed to be black there. I want to say it's not supposed to, though. Because, I mean, look at, yeah, even the T is missing. The orange coloring, yeah. This is definitely supposed to all be orange originally. Let me take these off to the side so they're not in the way anymore. So here's the paddle controllers and what they look like. They're very awesome. They got kind of like a little shiny sticker thing here that says paddle. And this just swivels back and forth. And you got your button here. And so each paddle controller, it actually gives you 2 paddles connected to 1 plug. So if you didn't know, that's how it works. So you get 2 is technically part of the same controller. So you can do 2-player stuff. And it feels nice. It's really cool. Very great controller. It's kind of the only way to play these paddle games. Everything I've seen that tried to replicate it just doesn't come close to the real thing. So, very fun. And I do own another set of paddles right here. There's not much to say because they are literally the same as what I just showed you. Just more of them. So, there's just another set of paddles. Alright, I keep bumping the camera. I gotta stop doing that. The very last thing I have is actually the box these paddles came in, because I actually had the box, which is pretty cool. So what I did was, these came with my console, and then later on I just saw these at a place and I was like, okay, that's cool. So I bought another set so I could have it, because I thought it was cool that it still had the original controller box with it. So I'm like, okay, I'll grab another set, especially since I can do Warlords 4 people now with all this. That's up to 4 players and only uses 2 of the ports, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, here's the box for that paddle controller. I don't believe there's any inserts inside, and it's not the best box either, but I was still happy to see it regardless. But yeah, so that is what I forgot to show when I was filming everything, so that's why I'm coming back with this quick little filler thing. I don't know. But yeah, so those are all the, let me bring the joysticks back in. These are all my controller stuff I have for Atari 2600. Next up is Circus Atari. This is a game I have played a decent amount, and I know how to play it, but I just for the life of me cannot play it well. This one I want to say is one of the more meh Atari games. Like it's oh no, we got a little bit of a little bend there. Hopefully I can straighten that out just a bit. I don't want to damage these books, but this game, I don't know. This game is not super great in my opinion. I've given it a try. I've read all this, and I still cannot do it very well. It's got its moments, but this one is definitely a little more on the side. It's very hard and just kind of unfair at times, but it's still worth a try, I think, to play. It's had some value. I'm not saying it's a horrible game. It's just definitely not as good as some of these other ones I've been showing you. Next I have is Video Olympics, and this is probably my most played Atari game of all time. And you'd be surprised, because you may think it's like one of those another sports games, but no, this is just Pong. It's just called Video Olympics. And you know, everyone knows what Pong is, like first video game ever. It's very iconic. This is the Atari version of Pong, basically. And it's really great. I have played this multiplayer so many times. If I recommend any two-player Atari game, Pong it's gotta be Pong. It's like if you absolutely like bare minimum, you have to have Pong at least. It's like a staple. So again, adding to my two-player list of must-haves, Video Olympics, definitely get Video Olympics. It may just be Pong, but it actually gives you lots of different modes. Like look, they have like shields. You can do like double. It keeps going too. This manual's thick. Look at this. Foos Pong. We got like these cool combinations. It's so awesome. This game's awesome. Yep, and here we go. Pong, Super Pong, Soccer, Foos Pong, Hockey. Can I even say that? Quadra Pong, Handball, Volleyball, and Basketball. So you get all these in one game. Next I have is Atlantis. Unfortunately, this is another game I have not played, so I cannot give an honest review on it. And wow, that is very reflective. This is one of these, iMagic games. They have a very unique cartridge, as you saw, like all the other games. Hold on, let me get one back. Your standard Atari cartridge is like this. They have like these little lip on them. I guess so you know it's an iMagic game. It's pretty neat though. And also another one that we showed off was weird. Was this one earlier? This one of these mystery one, that Pac-Man clone or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of unique cartridges if you look closely. Usually the ones that are like third-party games, or just different brands and stuff would make different cartridges to kind of distinguish themselves. Very unique shaping on this one and this. Anyways, let me get back to this the game itself. Yeah. So Atlantis. Unfortunately, this is another game I have not actually played. I know, it's sad. I really need to go through and play all my Atari games, but you saw, as you know, I have a lot of them, and I have a lot of other video games in general. I'm a huge collector of all this stuff. I eventually really want to go in and play all of them. It's just there's bound to be those games you haven't gotten to yet, and this is just another one of them. But it does seem really cool from what I'm looking at in here. I believe I may have tried this out, back when I got it, just to kind of test it. But yeah, there's not much I can say about it because I don't know about it, but it does look cool. Alright, next here I have is Stampede. This is one I actually have played as well, and here we go. We get the screenshot already on the cartridge. So that's what the game looks like, and I think basically you go down and you have to kind of like get the lasso on the animals and kind of get them back in order. Let's look at the manual. Again, it's been a while since I've played this one. This was another one of the very first. Oh, we got another warranty card in here, which is pretty cool. I'm going to fix that. So it's like that. And, I guess a lot of these Activision games are just a 2-page. Let me put that out. Oh, no, we got another one. Yeah, just this mini fold-out thing. Oh, and I forgot to show this earlier, but this is the only Atari game I have that's actually a duplicate. So this is my other copy of Combat. As you can see, the label is pretty much gone, and whoever had it previously has just put a piece of pink duct tape and just written it there, as well as this little blue label here. So there's not much to say about this. I already talked about Combat. This is just another copy of it I have. The whole reason I actually bought that other copy is so I could have a nice one with the manual. Next I have is Pac-Man. Everyone knows this Pac-Man. The Atari 2600 version is very weird. It's very unique version of Pac-Man, and honestly, I don't think it's really the best way to play Pac-Man. I love all the artwork they got in these manual though, but the game itself, I don't know. It's kind of a. I don't want to say it's a bad port because they did a decent job for the hardware at the time, but it's kind of a bad port. I don't want to say it, but it kind of is what it is. It's still fun though. And again, we have this entire. I love all the artwork on this manual. It's so awesome. And it looks like my manual is seeing better days here, but oh well. And here's the cartridge in more detail. Up next I have is Astro Blast. This is another one of those more interesting cartridges, very unique shape. And there's actually like kind of like two manuals for this one. So this is your main manual book, but I also have this. I don't remember exactly what this is. I think it's one of those fold out poster things. Yeah, we're gonna try to I'm gonna try to get it folded out. There we go, yeah. So actually this is the instructions. Oh, okay, I was wrong. So this is our instructions. We have nice color pages, which is pretty neat. And about the game itself, wait, what? That doesn't look like Astro Blast. This is why I gotta read these books. Well, let's take a look at the cartridge the manual real quick. Yeah, so what I remember Astro Blast being is this really cool spaceship game. So that's why I'm confused when I saw that tank image. I'm almost wondering, does this not go with it? It came with it when I bought it, but this might go to another game. This looks like a tank game, kind of similar to Combat. Okay, that's weird. I didn't even realize. Anyways, about the game itself, it's kind of like Galaga in a way, where you're at the bottom, or Space Invaders, and you gotta shoot all these little guys. But it's actually pretty fun. It's very unique. It's kind of different because they kind of swarm down and stuff, from what I remember. And I don't know, it's really cool. Yeah, this is yeah, this does not go together. That is my bad. I guess I saw the M network and I was like, oh, it's the same thing, but no. It also came with it. Like, when I got this, I bought it, all this came together. So, whoops. I guess I just got a manual for a game I don't have. Huh. Alright, next that I have is Missile Command. And this is another one I have not played that much, honestly, which is it's sad. I need to definitely play this one more. Like I said, there's all those games that I just need to go through, and I just haven't gone through and played every single Atari game yet. But this one, I honestly don't remember much about the game itself. And there seems to be a lot of instructions and variations here. But I believe it's another, what's the name? It's kind of a space-ish game, kind of like Space Invaders or Astro Blast, where you're having to shoot down stuff. But I don't know. I believe there was something that came across the screen like this, and you'd have to time the laser to shoot it. I don't remember exactly, but I will play this one later so we can see what it is.
Oh, I control this thing? Oh wait, I think I remember now. I think, yeah. So, in Missile Command, you actually shoot the missile, so I was kind of wrong on what I thought I was. Oh gosh, and you have to stop them before they come down. Okay. So yeah, this one's pretty fun, actually. It's different from what I remembered. I was definitely misremembering earlier. Oh gosh, it's getting close. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to protect the bases down below. Yeah, okay, there's my points. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
Up next I got is Video Pinball, and it is what you think it might is. It's pinball on just your average pinball game on the Atari 2600, but it's kind of interesting. I really like the graphics that we have on here too. The artwork, not graphics, the artwork I mean is really nice. This is also got like a new label on it. I didn't do this. It was just wait, no, I did do that. Wait, I did the other one too on Combat. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. Okay, so these were also part of the same lot that I got when I got my Atari console. And I remember I put these labels on the end because I used to have them in a box stored like this. And I kept forgetting what these were because there was no labels anymore. So I actually put the blue ones here. Somehow I forgot my own handwriting. And like I said, it's not great, but it gets the job done. Not sure why I put that one in caps and that one not, but whatever. Anyways, let me put that one back up. Video Pinball was pretty interesting, but honestly, I don't know if I like this one a whole lot. It's not bad, but again, the controls, and actually not the controls, but the physics on this one kind of ruined it for me. Though I do like the nice artwork here. That's really cool. But, let's see. Well, I'm looking at the screenshots and I don't actually remember this. Am I thinking of a different game? Once again. Okay, wait. I'm gonna have to try this one again. I don't remember it looking like that. I must have got confused. Very, very confused. So forget what I said about this not liking this game that much. This one warrants a new try. Up next I have is Warlords, and oh my gosh, this game is so good. This probably is my all-time favorite Atari 2600 game. Even though it's like an arcade game originally, it's like an Atari port, but I just love Warlords. It is so fun. Oh, it's definitely another multiplayer one that's like very fun with a bunch of people. You can have up to 4 people if you have all the paddles connected, but man, this game is so fun. You basically move your shield around and you have to block the incoming fireballs. And you don't want to hit your castle. And you can grab it and like hold it and then throw it back, and oh, this game is so fun. There's even lore to it apparently, which is really cool. But oh man, this game is super fun. I absolutely love it. Oh boy, and now I've got, next is the math game. This is a car game where you have to solve math equations. I mean, look at that photo. Oh my gosh. You have to solve math equations to keep the car going, I believe. This is one I have not played too much. I don't like math very much, so it's not really a favorite of mine. But hey, for those who love math problems, they may love this a lot. It's one of those educational games. They get you to kind of learn numbers while playing a game. It's just, this one's not for me, really. And I'm not against like educational games or anything. I think they're awesome, you know, help people learn. Wow, that's neat. But this one's just not very fun from what I remember. Next, I'm talking about Frogger. Everyone knows Frogger. Unfortunately, my copy has seen much better days. I don't even have the manual for this one, unfortunately, but this was a game I was looking for a very, very long time. Eventually, I will get a better copy, or I will print a new label, but yeah, looks like whoever owned this before, it colored in the eyes red, so it's evil Frogger now. As for the game itself, there's not much to be said. It's Frogger. I think everyone knows what Frogger is. I absolutely love it. Actually, Frogger is one of my like favorite games. Actually, just in general, it's really fun. But I don't think I really need to explain it for this one. You know, you cross the pond, the logs, and you know what I mean. It's Frogger. My copy is not great at all, but hey, I'm happy I have it. Up next I got is Demon Attack, and wow, that is very, very reflective. It's another one of these iMagic reflective cases. They're pretty cool looking, but very, very reflective. Yeah, look at that. This is as for the game itself, I don't think I've played this one yet. This one is the only game that I have that has a black and white manual, so not sure why. But this one just was not printed in color. I'm not sure if that's all copies of this game are like this, or just this one. I'm unsure. This is another kind of spaceshipy game, I believe. Hold up, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot like Astro Blast, actually. Oh wait, I think I did play this one, actually. This one was pretty fun. Next I have is Haunted House. Unfortunately, no manual for this one, but this is a game I looked for a very long time. Eventually, I did find a copy. And like I said, not amazing. I will try to get a better one eventually, or, you know, like, do the new label thing. I'd also like to have the manual eventually, but, you know, Haunted House, if you don't know, it's another one of those kind of, like, iconic games, I guess, or just really popular Atari games. It's where you play as the little eyeballs and you go through the different rooms, and you have to, like, find the way out, I think. I have not played it a whole bunch, so I don't know everything, but it is pretty fun. And they do get the spookiness nailed down really well. It's kind of scary sometimes because the lights will go out eventually, I believe, and you're just stuck with the ring around you. You can kind of see the walls as you go. I don't know. It's really cool. Up next I have is Real Sports Volleyball. This one is actually pretty fun too. Another sports game that I actually think is really great. We got another reflective cover on this. Like I said, I believe like I said earlier, the later Atari games went for this silver look, kind of like that Battlezone copy I have. But this game is pretty awesome. So let me take a look at the manual real quick. It's a volleyball game, but it's done really, really well. The animations on the characters are extremely satisfying to look at. It's like for animations, this game is really great. It really sells the idea of like people. I don't know. It's just has a lot of animation frames, so it looks really fluid. It's nice. It's a very very fun way to play volleyball on your Atari. Like I said, it's not too much I can say about it. It is just volleyball, but It's a great volleyball game. Next that I have is Freeway, and this one I was super happy to get. I'm a big fan of chickens, as you guys know from my icon, and this is a chicken Atari game. Now, if you don't know what Freeway is, it's basically just Frogger, but with chickens and cars. And where have you heard that before? Well, if you know about Crossy Road, this is actually the original Crossy Road. So that popular mobile game, which I like too, but this is technically where they got it from. It's Frogger. You cross the road as a chicken with cars. Like this is literally the original Crossy Road. And oh, it's really fun. I absolutely love Freeway. It is one of my favorite Atari games. Like I said, Frogger earlier, I love Frogger a lot. Freeway, I like Freeway more. In fact, there's even fun game modes where you can speed up the cars or make them longer and stuff. Now, I believe Frogger does have some like a hard mode. Like most Atari games does have a hard mode as well when you flip the switch. But this one has like, from what I remember, a lot of different modes. And there's even a multiplayer mode where you race to reach the end, and it's super fun. Honestly, this is one of my favorite Atari games of all time. Freeway is just great. Absolutely love it. Next up I have is Space Jockey, and this one is pretty cool too, from what I remember. I know a lot. I keep saying from what I remember, what I remember. I haven't, a lot of these Atari games I haven't played in a while. I've just been playing games like Freeway and Kaboom, which I'm going to get into really soon, and Warlords, all the ones I've been talking about. I just haven't played this one as much recently, but I like space games, so I was like, okay, I'll pick this one up. And this one is a little interesting, because it's not really a space game. It doesn't really, but it kind of is. Like, I believe you have to shoot down the balloons, jet planes, helicopters, and planes, which is kind of interesting. I don't think this one is really thin. It's only got 2 pages. That's all there is to this manual. Yeah, look how it just flops over. There's like nothing to this. Honestly, I don't remember much about this game. I definitely need to try it again.
Alright, I'm gonna see what Space Jockey was. Let me go ahead and start it, because I don't quite remember. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, crap. I already died. Oh gosh, those are shooting in real fast. I remember now. This game is pretty cool, but it's kind of hard. And I'm obviously not doing so well. Oh, gosh. Those missiles come out real fast. Like, the moment I'm in sight, they just go wham! So I believe you just try to shoot as many of these vehicles as you can. So it's sort of a space game, because the background is kind of black, so I guess it's... Oops, I wasn't even paying attention. So it's... that's it. So yeah, it is, I don't know if this counts as like a spaceship game, or... Well, I mean, I'm playing as a UFO, so... I guess so. But I don't think it takes place on space. Rather, I'm invading Earth, because there's like houses, and there's planes, and air balloons, so... This one's pretty fun, though. It's very, very hard, actually, because those missiles, they shoot out, like, instantly.
Next that I have is Super Breakout. Unfortunately, no manual for this one, even though I really thought I had it, but I looked through all the books, and guess I don't. Anyway, Super Breakout is really fun. You probably know what Breakout is. It's kind of one of those classic arcade games, Atari games. You've got the paddle and the ball, and you gotta break out. It's Breakout. Very fun game. This is Super Breakout, so it's not the original Breakout on Atari, but I believe this one's a little better. It's kind of like a Super Edition. I don't know. There's a lot of Breakout games, I think, on Atari, like a lot of them. So this is Super Breakout, and it's pretty fun. Next I have is Star Master, and actually I got 3 books this time for it, and not like last time where it was a different manual. This is all Star Master, which is pretty cool. So Star Master is another Activision game, and it's a really cool space game. It's kind of like a 3D, as you can see from the thing here. I wanted to get it because I love space games. So let's take a look at the manual real quick. I love the artwork on here. That's cool. Yeah, so Star Master, I believe, you just kind of, it's 3D where you go around and you shoot stuff. And yeah, I know this is like this is a horrible description that I'm giving right now, but it has been a little bit since I've played it last. But you basically just fly around and shoot things. It's your Galaga, it's your classic, but kind of 3D. Very simple space shooter, but very fun, especially because it's 3D. Very great. Let's take a look at this other thing, the power of Star Master. Only after much training and experience can you assume the power of Supreme Star Master. Let this manual be your guide. Wow. Okay, that's cool. So this is the power of Star Master. Study, master, believe. The power can be yours. I love this stuff. Uh-oh, looks like my book is breaking. Yeah, the clip is broken there, unfortunately. But I'm trying to keep these books in good condition. Because I do seek out them with the book. Very, very, very cool. This game I definitely got to give a try soon as well. Just, I need to play it again. We're almost at the end here, but still got a few more left. Next is Berserk, and I'm sure you guys know what Berserk is as well. This is another really iconic Atari game, and this is one of my all-time favorites as well. Definitely in the top 5 best Atari games. But if you don't know what Berserk is, let me see if I can find a screenshot before I begin explaining. There's a cool story for it. I keep bumping the camera. I gotta stop doing that. Let's see. Here it is. So, you have a bunch of rooms that you go into, and you gotta shoot all these guys that are shooting you to get as much points as you can before leaving the room. However, if you play on hard mode, there's also the evil auto that will chase you, and it is very hard to get away from. But man, this game is so simple. I believe that it's kind of randomly generated. The floors are probably set patterns, but the spawn locations of these guys, they have a name. I just don't know it. Are always random, I believe. And the further you go, the faster they get, and the more they'll shoot. Like the faster their lasers will go. So it gets harder. And of course, every Atari game, you got like all your game variations, and this one's got a lot. Look at that. Game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I messed up. 10, 11, 12. 12 games. Yeah, that's crazy. I love the artworks. Like I said, I know I say that constantly, but that's one of the main reasons I get these manuals. I just love looking at all the artwork and stuff. And next I have is Kaboom. Fortunately, looks like the cartridge went kaboom a little bit. Not the best condition, but hey, it does still work, and it is very, very fun. If wow, I cannot talk. If what's it called? Warlords is not my all-time favorite Atari game, then Kaboom is, and Berserk probably number 3. Kaboom is extremely fun. It's very simple. You got your bucket, which you use with the paddle remote, and you just have to catch the bombs from falling. It's really that simple. Here's another warranty. It's really that simple. Yeah. You just gotta catch them from falling. But man, it is so fun, and it gets so hard really fast. The guy will start throwing the bombs extremely fast, and you gotta go to catch him. Oh, this game is super fun. So I don't know. This may be my actual favorite Atari game. I can't decide between this and Warlords, but this one may be number 1. It's so simple, but oh man, it is so fun. I absolutely love this game. I cannot stop playing it.
So this, like I said earlier, this game, I absolutely love this game, and it gets faster the more you go. You have to collect all these bombs. You can't miss them. Look at how fast it already is getting. Oh shoot! Yeah, see. So I lost one of my water. I think it's like a basket of water or something to kind of defuse the bomb. I don't know. Basket, whatever you want to call it. I lost one of them. So you basically get 3 lives. Oh, and it goes down, like, gets slower at 1 level when you get hit. I'll try not to die though, so I can show you guys how fast it really gets. That's what I mean by it gets insane. Oh man. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do this next one. Ow! Shoot! Yeah. Man, it is very hard because of how fast it is. Oh shoot! I should have stayed more. Yeah, that's the game. But man, it is super fun. I absolutely love this game.
Alright, and now I have the very last game in my collection. The only one I have complete in box. I'm going to butcher this name. It's Soris. I don't know how to say it, unfortunately, but this one I can actually show you the original box, which is pretty cool, because this is the only Atari game I have that comes with the original box. But that's why I opted to show it to you guys last, just kind of like a last little final thing. But man, this game is actually outstanding for the Atari. Like, oh my gosh. This game is incredible. Let's take a look at the manual here. I think it will get a few more screenshots in here, or kind of a grid. Yeah, here we go. So, what this game is another 3D space game, but this one is extremely, oh, here we go, it folds out. It's extremely impressive for the console. It has extremely, like, I know I keep using that word, but it's the best word for this. It has very impressive graphics for the Atari, and I will showcase it to you in a video shortly. I also got the warranty card with this one, which is cool. So, put that aside, and here it's the cartridge itself. So, it's one of those 3D games where you shoot enemies, but the graphics are really well done, and it's one of the most impressive Atari games of all time, I think. It is very fun as well. Another thing about it is you can kind of like do a warp, like a hyper jump thing, and you can go to different like areas. Like, I'm telling you, all this in an Atari game for the 2600 is really impressive.
Alright, here's that game by the name I cannot pronounce, but it's super impressive. Just take a look at this when I start it up. Look how cool this looks. This is an Atari game, like what? It's so impressive. So here is the jump, so I can jump to here, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Shoot some of these planets as well, which is awesome. I'm gonna go to this. This game is like very graphically impressive. It's pretty fun too. Though I don't understand all of it yet. I believe there's certain areas. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. These guys need to die. There, I got one. Man, it feels so smooth and fun. Like, this is so immersive and I don't know. For an Atari game, it's so cool. It's so impressive for the console. Like, this could be an NES game. That's how good it looks. Okay, down below there's a little map. I just noticed that. And I need to kill all these UFO things. Yeah, this game is awesome.
Alright, and that's going to do it for this entire video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my showcase of my entire Atari 2600 collection. I am still collecting games actively, so I will get more as I see them, you know, if they're cheap enough. I'm not going to spend crazy prices for these games, because, well, I don't know. I like to find deals on my stuff, so I'm very patient with what I buy. So I'm not just going on eBay and buying the highest priced stuff all the time. I don't have that kind of money anyways, but as I get more Atari games, I'll try to showcase them here on the channel eventually as well. And then if I ever get like a ton more, then I may make like a Atari Collection 2 video, you know, showing the new stuff. But as of recording, that is my entire Atari 2600 collection. And man, I have actually fallen in love with this console. It is so underrated. I can't say that enough. I know it's very popular, but it's not in the grand scheme of like retro gaming and stuff. I don't hear people talk about Atari that much, and that really saddens me because it is such a fun console, especially to collect for, because the games are really not that expensive. If you know where to look, you can get them very, very cheap. And with the manuals and stuff, you can even get them complete in box for not that much money. I'm not really a box collector because I don't have like the space to put tons of cardboard boxes, so I usually just get the game in manual. But every now and then, like with the one I just showed you, I'll get the box, especially if it's like a really cool game. Like Freeway, I'd love to have the box for that one because I just love that game, as well as like the other ones I mentioned that I love a lot, like Warlords and Berserk. You know, Kaboom. Certain games I'd like to have the box for, but I'm not trying to get boxes for anything, for everything. I mean. But anyways, I just feel the Atari 2600 is an amazing console that can... Stupid plane getting into my video. As I was saying, I just feel the Atari 2600 is just an amazing console that more people need to play. I plan to do a lot more showcase videos for other games and consoles and other collection stuff, so that's all in the works. I don't know when more videos will come out. They'll just come out whenever they come out. I don't have an upload schedule, so they'll be here when they be here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye.